Hi guys, it's your girl Tatiana or Tati or whatever you wanna call me, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, lover, or if it's the first time you see my face, I will hit that subscribe button and turn on that post notification bell so you can become part of the Tati family. Why? There's only fun and vibes over here. Alright. And today's video is going to be a little different, babes. It's going to be a little sit down, a little chit chat. It mightn't get plenty views because it's just me talking, and it might be a bit boring, but I want to stay consistent, and I get this idea like last night, and I was like, okay, let me just make the video. If you do good, I do good. If you do bad, I do bad. At least I stay consistent, alright? This video, I decided to title this video. What did I decide to title this video, boy? I can't even find a bed, girl. Right, I decided to title this video Finding Your Self-Confidence, Toxic Relationship, and Building a Better You. That is like the main things I want to focus on or talk about. So I hope all enjoy it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to come over to Tati's channel, right? And we can have a nice little conversation. You understand? Right. So I was like, let me make this video, because while I was going through this time, I didn't really talk to nobody about it. I talked to my best friend and thing about it, but like I really had no guidance. I was like, let me just figure it out on my own. And I was like, probably somebody else going through this, so let me just talk about it, and hopefully it helps one of my viewers out there, or you can give all your little 2 cents or your points of view on these topics. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is building your self-confidence. And a lot of people or influencers, I don't know influencers, I just make videos, and as a content creator, babes, I just make videos. I don't influence nobody, but a lot of influencers like to say building self-confidence or having self-confidence so easy, and sometimes it's really not. It took me years to reach which part I is now, meaning that I am confident in my body now. And I compared to like how I was in secondary school, compared to how I was down to last year, it's really sometimes it takes time to build up that self-confidence and learning to love yourself. Because especially if you're insecure about your weight, you may be insecure about your weight, you may be insecure about your hair, your skin color, your pimples on your face. People have different insecurities. Me personally, I was insecure about my weight for a very long time. In secondary school, when I was younger, I was a bit on the smaller side. I was skinny. Let me don't beat around the bush. I was skinny, babes. You could have seen my whole collarbone, everything, babes, when I was a bit younger. And I was always insecure about that, because I always feel like I was a twig. I was like, you know what, I'm not nice enough. I don't have no ass, I don't have no breasts, I don't have nothing. And I was like, what, 16, 15, 16, 17, 18, whole my secondary school life, I didn't like how I used to look. I always found I was too small. And then as I get older now, and I started to put on weight, again, started to put on a little size, and I started to like myself, so my confidence started to build. It started to build, and I was like, yeah, I like myself now, nobody can tell me nothing, you understand? And then you start to hear the little comments that you didn't used to hear before. Oh, you're getting fat so, oh, your belly looking big so, oh, your arm looking big so, thing, and your confidence starts to fall again. Your confidence, where you spend years trying to build up, start to fall again, because people are starting to get into your head. And one thing I have learned is that people just project their insecurities onto you. So even though you're comfortable within your skin, because somebody start to project their insecurities onto you, you start to doubt yourself, and you start to feel insecure, and your confidence starts to go back down. And babes, when I tell you, it happened to me multiple times. It was like on a roller coaster. I was on a roller coaster, and it's not until I would probably say last year my confidence started to plummet. It went straight to the ground, babes. And I was like, how to build this back up, how to build this back up, how to get it back up. I just stopped listening to people at a point in time, and that could be hard because I always on social media. I always posting a video, always posting something, so people always have something to say on a picture you post, you know. And I just stopped listening to them, and I started to talk to myself, and I started to watch myself in the mirror, and I was like, you know, babes, you're real nice the ways. It don't matter if you gain weight, if you lose weight, if you find your belly too big, if you find your ass too small, you're nice just the ways, right? If God didn't want you to look like this, you would not be looking like this, right? People go say you're crazy for talking to yourself, but babes, when you start to tell yourself every day, you're looking good just so, you're real nice just so, you don't have to change nothing about yourself. You're not too big, you're not too small, your belly not too big, you're perfect just the way it is. When you keep telling yourself that every day, you will start to believe it. And it don't really matter what other people say about you once you start to believe that you're perfect the way it is, right? Just the way you are, babes. You're perfect just the way you are, right? That is the secret to building self-confidence. Stop listening to other people. Talk to yourself in a positive way. And it doesn't happen overnight, babes. It takes some time. It may take years, it may take months, it may take weeks, but eventually your self-confidence will come back. Toxic relationships, and it would be getting over toxic relationships. Realize when the relationship or the friendship it started to become toxic. Start to realize that, and it have clear signs, babes. It have clear signs. Even though some people real easy at manipulation, real good at manipulation. Some people are real good at manipulation. Some people are real good at gaslighting. Some people are real good at making you feel like you's the problem, you understand? Sometimes that does be the problem, and we will get to that just now. Sometimes it does be the problem, babes. Sometimes it does be the problem, but we will get to that just now, right? So some signs, I talking from my experience, what I went through last year and a little bit of this year. When you're in a toxic relationship, whether it be in with your friends or with your significant other, everything is your fault. Meaning that they make you believe that anytime an argument happens, every time that you voice your opinion, you wrong. So you making me feel that type of when I bring that to your attention. I say I don't appreciate how you make me feel sometimes when you say this. I feel hurt. I feel it affects me in a negative way, and you bring this towards them, and they tend to spin it around, babes. They tend to spin it around and make you feel like they use the wrong one, that your feelings invalid and you shouldn't feel like this because I did not turn around to you. From the minute they don't even take into consideration your feelings and hear you out, babes, run. Run. I come into you telling you how I feel and you just making me feel like I's nothing. Babes, I know some people, because they're in the relationship so long with the person, they say they have history, or they know the person long, they're friends for years, they say they will have history with them, and they don't want to let go of that history. Not all history is good, lover. Not all history is good. Hello, slavery. Not all history is good. So it's okay to let go of the past. It's okay to forget history. Wipe it out, babes. Wipe it out. Wipe it out. Forget about it. If you're getting hurt, leave them. Leave it alone. And so that is realizing when you're in a toxic relationship, getting out of the relationship now might be a little hard, because again with the history you go feel like you know this person for so long and they could change, and this they could do that, they could do this. People just want to change when they're ready to change. And if they're not changing with you and you're not seeing that change, or they're saying they will change and you're not seeing that change, babes, just leave. Just leave. Focus on you. And one thing I did do pertaining to like toxic relationships, I did make a pros and cons list. And again, relationships could be with a significant other, or with your friend, or with your family. And I made a pros and cons list about this specific person. I'm not gonna say if there was a friend, a significant other, or a family member, but I made a pros and cons list about this person, and the cons outweighed the pros. And I was like, yeah, it's time to let go. It's time to let go, you know. And I would say always have a conversation with the person when you're ready to leave, even if they don't agree with you or they don't see eye to eye with you. Like, have a conversation with them, let them know, well, I done, you know, I done. And move the hell on, because it's for your own mental stability and your own well-being. What was the next thing I had on the roster? Oh, I did say something that sometimes you might be the problem, babe. Sometimes people be praying you out of your life because sometimes you just be the problem. So you have to self-reflect a lot. And if sometimes you just be hurting people and you don't realize. So if someone comes to you and say you're hurting me emotionally and I don't feel that you're taking me on, and you start to get all defensive and start to play victim, you can be the problem. So listen to what they have to say and actually do some self-reflection. Talk to yourself and say, am I really the problem, babes? Yes, you are. Fix it. Right? Don't ask me how to fix it. You have to know yourself how to, how you could fix that, you understand? Building a better you. Building a better you. Because I currently on this journey of trying to find myself, who I really am, so on and so forth, babes. And I'm really a bad bitch. But anyway, now all jokes aside, I would say some tips I could give you all on finding yourself is that you have to be self-aware. You have to know where's your strengths, where's your weaknesses. You have to know when you're wrong. You have to know when you're wrong and to admit to when you're wrong and to own up to your mistakes. And you also have to know when you're right and to stand on what you believe in. You understand? This mightn't be making no sense, but I'm still talking. You have to know when you're wrong, when you're right. You have to be self-aware. You have to learn to control your emotions. And I know I used to hate when people tell me that too. I used to hate when people say you have to learn how to control your emotions. When you can control your emotions, you just feel like you have a control on life. Technically. Like, that's the best way I could put it. Because sometimes you just react to things that don't need a reaction. Somebody might tell you something and you feel that, yeah, if I hurt them back, or I tell them back a hurtful word, or if I do this to them, do that to them, yeah. Sometimes no reaction is the best reaction, babes. Because sometimes people will be telling me all kind of nonsense. And I just be like, okay, cool. Because I'm not putting my energy, I'm not putting my quote energy into you, into this negativity. And always try to surround yourself with positivity. A positive environment, a positive friendship group, a positive family members around you, a positive partner in life. Always try to surround yourself with positivity and people with the same goals. Try to surround yourself with only positive energy. That is basically it, you know. That was my little chit chat. Let me know if you want more videos like this. I like to talk a lot, you know. I like to talk plenty. And I'm talking for 20 minutes now. I know I'm going to edit this video. But yeah. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And let me know what other topics all you want me to talk about. You know, I didn't plan this video, no. I didn't really have much things to talk about in this video. So if you all have any topics you want me to talk about to get my point of view on, just let me know and I'll do one. Yeah. So bye.